Okay, we're in the middle of peak moving season in New York City. Stressful enough.
Yes.
Packing, the unpacking, the setting everything up, and
Cleaning.
Those unexpected problems that are bound to pop up at any time.
Yeah, your best bet is to start the process before you even pack your first box. So, of course, Victoria Sophia is a lifestyle expert. She joins us now with her tips for a stress-free move. Okay, so what stresses most people out about moving?
Between the packing, finding the apartment or the home, maybe you're moving out of town and not just a few blocks away, the date that you have to move, maybe it's not the most ideal, you can't get as much time off from work to do everything. So there's a lot of that. And 26 million people moved last year. So there are a lot of us that were stressing out last year about moving for other, obvious reasons.
I feel like it happens a lot in New York City. There's a lot of people moving, trying to find a cheaper place, for one.
Trying to find any place.
Yeah.
It's not even just about cheaper because you have to move so fast. And that's actually what my stress was when I was moving. I couldn't handle the fact that you have to move at like such a light speed.
Right.
It's not about the moving itself, it's about finding the apartment. So I stayed in an apartment for over a decade just because I didn't want to have to look for an apartment.
Wow.
That makes sense, yeah.
What can we do, would you say, though, before we move that can feel at home the first day of your new place?
Oh, so the first day, you want to make sure that you have all of your things that are more important to you. So if you have any idea of what date you're moving, start telling the utility company, call the movers, maybe start getting rid of some of that clutter that you have.
Yeah.
That way you're not taking everything that you've had for several years with you.
Do you have any tips for packing faster or making the process faster?
Yeah, I was just mentioning the clutter is definitely something you want to get rid of. If there are some things that maybe friends might want, donate them, recycle, have people come over and take the things that they always wanted that they liked of yours. It's a great way to make sure that packing's easier, and then also to make things transition smoothly. Call up all the companies that might need and do the change of addresses, things like that, that are things that you might need when you get at the new home.
Okay.
And moving and asking friends to do it is a definitive way to win and influence your friends, right?
And lose friends.
Well, I wouldn't say have them move you. I would say have them hang out with you as you're packing, make it a little bit better, but don't ask your friends to move. Never do that. Don't do that.
So how do you make the move easier and smoother, let's say, if you have kids?
Yeah.
So if you have children, you want to make sure that they are either, if you have friends in the new town or the new neighborhood that you're moving to, maybe they can go with them and stay with them for that day. Don't let them see their favorite prize items be packed up, because then they're going to get worried. So the idea is possibly, if you can, have the movers come by, pack everything up, and then bring them over afterwards when you've already unpacked their room.
Okay.
So when you've unpacked their room, they see everything they're familiar with and they feel much more comfortable.
Oh, that's great. We had some friends who had the kids go to some relatives, and we're getting up because we want to look at the move essentials right now.
Yes, so
we've got a box full of them.
An essential box for everyone that's viewing is what you need to have for the night that you're there plus the next day. So it's going to vary for everyone. A lot of people bring toiletries, their medicine, charging cords. Anytime, maybe you have to go to work the next day.
These are your essentials, right?
Look, I need to make sure I have my hair products, just in case I need to get ready.
Yeah.
I also put electronics. Of course, you have your cell phone. One thing I didn't put in here were like your documents. I always like to have those on hand. But then also, I wanted like, a comfy little outfit. And then I said, you need a freakum dress just in case somebody is like, oh, let's go out to dinner.
This is
you need that dress.
This is why moving for her is difficult.
These are her essentials, and I think it's a great idea to have something that matters to you for when you're there. And
where's your essential?
I have my essential. This is it.
And that's exactly what you need for when you finally finish your move.
It'll make it all easier.
But everyone has something different for their essentials box. It makes life easier because all of those boxes that you have there are not going to be unpacked that first night. Give yourself a lot of leeway and be kind to yourself so that you feel like you're getting things done, but you just moved.
All right. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us.
Advice. Thank you. We might just pop this now.
We might as well.
And for more lifestyle tips, you can follow Victoria on Instagram and TikTok at Victoria Sophia NYC.